RUJ Woodcraft aims to design and produce quality handcrafted pieces that can be handed down from generation to generation. The careful selection of the wood we use is a decisive factor in the high quality of our solid wood furniture. The different woods are sourced locally and globally following the norms of the chains of custody and are then sorted in the wood store. The moisture content of the wood is checked. The wood is then measured and is segregated according to the sizes and is labeled batch-wise. Timber cutting and component fabrication. The pneumatic crosscut saw cuts the raw planks into defined lengths. The surfaces of the wood needs technical expertise of a double-sided planer to make itself a plane from the two opposite surfaces simultaneously, while ripsaw cutting cuts the side edges to have an absolute joinery between two planks. After getting the planks glued from the auto-gluing machine, the wooden panels are then joined by a high-frequency wood jointing machine. When the panel is sent to the wide belt sander machine, it gives an exceptional sense of thrill to watch the surface getting sanded and calibrated in thickness. A panel saw machine finally cut the wood in prescribed size. After the wooden panels are cut into the desired sizes, the operations are bifurcated in different ways as per different joineries. A spindle molder is a stationary woodworking machine in which a vertically oriented spindle drives cutter heads to mill profiles on the wooden pieces. Multi-boring machine is used to make the holes for minifix, dowels and for hinges. To produce tenons, a tensioner is used, and while a mortiser is used to cut square, round or rectangular holes in a piece of wood. At RUJ Woodcraft, global technology has marked an imprimatur of perfection in each of its operations. We have top-notch equipment dedicated to refined actions. This includes CNC dovetail, bandsaw machine, turner or lathe machine and edge sander. These machines are used to sand and shape the edges of the wood. Panel and molded furniture. The process and machinery is different when it comes to the development of panel and molded furniture. CNC beam saw is used to cut ready-to-cut panels in the recommended sizes. In the inverse cases, it is done by veneer edge cutting machine and veneer stitching machine with PVC threads. The wide belt sander sands the surface precisely, while the glue pasting is done by auto glue spreader. Veneer is pasted on the MDF and different particle boards by hot press machine, and the panel is cut on CNC beam saw in a desired size. A CNC edge bending machine is suitable for medium density fiber board, particle board, plywood, straight edge trimming, while CNC router carves objects or images into the face of a piece of wood in 2D. CNC vertical mill machine handles the pocketing, dwelling holes and grooving on the wood's thickness vertically. Sanding and assembly. Finally, the work passes to the assembly shop where the components are put together, drawers glued up and carcasses assembled. Pneumatic clamps are used wherever design permits, otherwise the piece is pressed by hand clamps. The complete article is cleaned to remove excess glue, inspected and hand sanded. Hand cutter, hand router, jigsaw, hand drill, hand sander and pneumatic sanders are used for the hand assembly. Finally, after the sanding is done, the product is sent to the finishing and polishing department through a conveyor belt. Finishing, fitting, packaging and dispatching. After checking every detail precisely, the staining and spray polishing is done in closed sprayed booths in polishing department. Hot hair dryer helps to speed up the drying process. As we believe in sustainability, we have dry type spray booth in which water doesn't get wasted. After finishing, fittings are added. The product's final quality inspection is done before again dismantling it for packaging. We use environmental friendly ISTA standard of packaging. This premium furniture is then shipped across the global market to our valued customers.